There we go. Okay, so I love everyone singing. I'm just gonna switch it up because I'm not a singer. So I'm just gonna give you a little comedy, and it's also, well, it's my life. So yes, it is a joke, but it's great. I don't know if anyone can relate, or like if you guys have like grandparents who like hate you, or like not so much hate you, but like massively like dislike you, because for that, that's my grandma. I don't know why exactly, but you know, I don't know. Just let it be. And I do have proof. And last October, I got a call from my aunt, and she's like, "Hey, are you coming? Like, what day are you arriving?" And I'm thinking to myself, like, "Oh God, like, did I forget that I told her I was coming to visit her, or what am I doing? Like, what do you mean?" And she goes, "We're flying in on a Thursday. When are you arriving?" I'm like, "Flying? Where are you flying to?" She goes, "We're going to the family reunion." I'm like, "There's a family reunion?" She's like, "Yeah, Grandma invited us back in July." And I'm like, "Here we are in October, and I've never heard anything about it." So I'm like, "Oh, that's great. Like, where's my standing in the family?" So I'm like, "Okay, hold on. I'll give you a call back on Zoo. Thanks." So I go and I give my grandma a call, and she's 50-50. She like screens her calls, but it's like to the point where she'll sometimes answer when I pick up. And on a rare occasion, for like the first time ever, she actually did answer. And she's like, "Hello, Andrew." And I'm like, "Oh, God." Because she's like the only person who calls me Andrew. And every time she says it, I can literally feel my balls just like jump up inside of my body. It's so disturbing and cringeworthy.
What do people normally call you?
It's Andy. I go by Andy.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, no worries. Sorry about that.
Awesome.
So much better than Andrew. And I'll stay low that way,
it's
too.
Smoother.
So we're good.
Yeah.
Right. So anyway, so I call her, and you know, she's like casually just like asking questions. She's like, "Oh, hi, how are you?" And I'm just bringing it up. Well, oh, I talked to my aunt, and you know, she had mentioned she's coming down for the family reunion, and she's like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're having everyone over." I'm like, okay, so I'm just like implying that my invite was implied because I'm family. I just didn't hear about it until now, and from her, and not you. She's like, "Well, here's the thing." And I'm like, "What's that?" She's like, "Well, our house is already full." And I mean, they have a big house, and I'm thinking to myself, like, well, of course it's full. It's full of the people that you told in the summer when you planned the damn reunion. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. Like, it's fine. And she's like, okay. And there's another thing. I'm like, "Yeah, what's that?" And she's like, "It's just we weren't sure about your finances." I'm like, I'm sorry?" She's like, "Yeah, we just didn't want you to feel like you had to. Because you see, like, I'm like the grandson who didn't go to college, so I'm failing at life, and I'm poor, and like I'm just not doing life correctly."
It's okay because you're funny.
Well, thank you, right? And like I said, my decent body, but I'll pretend you added that. So I'm like, okay, so it's fine. So at this point, I'm like, "Grandma, you know what? I'm fine. My finances are fine. I will be down there." She's like, "Great. I would love to see you. I would love to see everyone, and everyone wants to come." I'm like, "Okay, I'm going." So click, hang up, done with her. Immediately call my dad. I'm like, Dad, I need you. He's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "I need your credit card number, like, yesterday." He's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "I need to buy a flight. I need to buy a flight. This is important. If there's one thing in the world you could do for me, it's this, that you just buy this flight." He's like, "If I'm not going on vacation, why am I paying for you to go on vacation?" I'm like, "First of all, okay, it's not vacation. It's to visit your parents." Ugh. He's like, "Well, if you don't want to go, then why do you want me to pay for it?" And I'm like, "Because your mother thinks I'm poor and I can't do life correctly. So can you do this one thing for me?" And he's like, "Well, you know, if you're asking me to buy you a plane ticket, then technically," I'm like, "Do not do this, okay? I am already too far in. She thinks I'm coming." So finally, he just mans up and gives me his card info, which, I mean, I was going to get it anyway, so we're good. So I give my grandma a call back, and she's like, "Oh, hey, you're coming?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm looking at flights now. I'm trying to figure out like what days are good and when everyone else is coming." And she's like, "Well, how long are you gonna stay for?" And I'm like, "Yeah, well, you know, thinking I got some vacation days to burn." And she's like, "And are you sure you have a place to stay?" And I'm like, "Yes, I have a place to stay. I can buy my own flight. Like, I'm fine. We're good." She's like, "Well, okay, as long as you have a place to stay." And I'm like thinking to myself, well, I have like 10 vacation days I can use. You know, I don't want to lose them. I might as well. I mean, New Hampshire, snow, cold, disgusting. Florida, warm, sunny, and filled with old people, but still, you know, it's like, gotta beat one or the other. So I tell her, I'm like, I'll just come down for 10 days. To which her response was, 7 would be better.
Oh.
Like, I'm not even staying with you and you're telling me that I can't stay in the state of Florida for 10 days? Like, okay, whatever. Thanks, lady. Guess it's safe to say I know where I stand when it comes to that, Will. But anyways, that's my story. I did go, had a great time with my cousins, and ultimately, it was 50-50 as far as if I enjoyed it or not. I mean, great seeing my cousins, like I said, but the entire week was, Andrew, why can't you stand up straight, and your haircut makes you look like a girl. So, thank you. Anyways, that's me. Bye. Thank you, guys.
Bravo.
Thank you.